Hello everyone, it is Jazz here. Today I'm going to be chatting about my to be read for the Tome Topple readathon round 12. This round is taking place from August 8th to the 21st. And it's all about reading those books that are over 500 pages. There are prompts that you can do. I will list them below. I do think that quite a few of the books on my list do fit at least a few of the prompts, but I'm not honestly that focused on doing the prompts. I'm more focused on just completing the large stack of reads that I've set for myself this round, because there's just quite a few tomes that I want to get to, and I think even though it's kind of overly ambitious, some of them are manga, some of them I've started already, so I'm thinking this could happen. Wish me luck. Let's just jump into what I'm gonna read. First up, I'm going to try to complete over the 2 weeks Midnight Sun. I'm so excited that this book came out. I'm so glad that Stephanie Meyer finally was able to get me Edward's perspective of Twilight. I'm actually buddy reading this with my friend AJ over at the channel A Stitch in Time, because she is also into some Twilight-ness. And so I kind of want to make it a priority that I pick this book up and read it. It definitely fits for this readathon because it is over 600 pages. Wow. I was not expecting that. I mean, Twilight's not super short, but it's not 600 pages. Next one is part of a challenge that I am going to actually try to complete, which is to read a book that you started in a previous Tome Topple, and that would be my reread of the annotated Little Women. Actually, it's my reread of Little Women. It's the first time I've read the annotated edition of Little Women. Started this the last Tome Topple and still reading it, partially because I just keep getting distracted by other books, and also partially because the book is ginormous and hard to hold. So I'm really gonna put some inspiration and effort into finishing this. But having said that, as somebody that is like 400 pages into this book, I'm really loving my reread in the annotated edition. I feel like I've learned so much, so I'm excited to learn more. Next up is a goal that I have had for I don't know how many Tome Topples, how many manga readathons, how many things, but I want to first of all reread the first 2 volumes of Blade of the Immortal, and then read the 3rd volume for the first time. So the reason I haven't gotten to volume 3 yet is solely because I always feel like I forget all the minute details, and then I have to reread the previous books. I've read this one, I think, twice already, and then I've read this one once, so I'm going to be reading this one again, and then I will finally get to read volume 3. At this rate, it's going to take me forever to get through this entire series, but I love the series so much. I love the unlikely friendship. I love the crazy weirdness of it all. I love the samurai action. It's just bomb, and I'm excited to jump into this and hopefully get to volume 3. This needs to happen. It's on my reading list for the year, so this must happen because I'm so close to completing my reading list for the year. So I do have a bonus book for this, and that book is Lord of the Rings. I know that you're not really supposed to read bind-ups for Tome Topple, that this was published as 3 books, but I believe that officially Tolkien intended this book to be published as 1 book. So yeah, no book police is gonna come for me. I'm just gonna read this just if I get to it, because that's how I want to roll. Now, I have read most of Lord of the Rings before. The thing is, I didn't read the last 4 chapters of Return of the King because I just wasn't ready for what was going to happen. I have been assured that it's really a bittersweet, like, up note. So I feel a little better about rereading / reading the end of it for the first time. I'm thinking, considering all the other books, that I'm probably not going to finish it during this round of Tome Topple, but maybe this could be either an audiobook option, or it could just be, you know, like I said, a bonus book that I could read part of. If there's some days left of the readathon, we shall see what happens. But I do really want to jump into this. That is my to be read for the Tome Topple readathon. Drop me a comment below if you have any thoughts on these books. And that is it for today, my fabulous peeps. I will see you all soon. Bye.